Hello everyone. In this session we will understand while and do while loop in Java. So while loop and do while loop are quite important in Java, and it's something like for loop. So first let's understand what's difference between while loop and for loop. Even while loop and for loop are used to execute a block of code until condition becomes false. So means that when condition is true, a block of code will be keep executing. So what is difference? So difference is that when you know that something you have to execute, means some code you want to execute fixed number of time, then for loop should be used. Means for loop is suitable when you know the number of time you want to execute the block of code. But something is not certain, if you don't know in advance how many times you have to execute the block of code, then while loop is suitable. When you work with real time project, then you will easily understand the situation where to use for loop and where to use while loop. So in simple term, when something is uncertain, means sometimes you have to execute the same block of code 2 times, 3 times, sometimes 4 times, 5 times, means it's not fixed, then while loop is suitable for that situation. But something is fixed, suppose if you want to execute just 5 times, then in these cases if you know the things in advance, then you should use a for loop. Even you can use for loop or while loop even a certain and uncertain situation, it will produce the same result. But ideal thing is that when you know something in advance, you should use for loop. If you don't know something in advance, how many times you have to do the things, then you should use while loop. And another thing is do while loop. So while loop, first check the condition. So here we want to understand what's difference between while loop and do while loop. So while loop first check the condition and then it execute the block of code, whereas do while loop first time it enter into the block, means do while loop at least once it will execute the block of code even condition false. So thing is that while loop always first check the condition. If condition is true, then only it enter into the block of code and execute the things, whereas do while loop first execute the statement and then it checks the condition, and if condition is false, then second time it will not execute the block of code. So this is the major differences between while loop and for loop. Means while loop first check the condition, once condition is true, then only it execute the block of code, and while loop first time execute the block of code, and second time it check the condition. If condition true, then only it execute the block of code. So that's the major thing. Why it happen in while loop? Because condition gets checked in while, and in do while loop condition is after do. Means first it will enter into this block and execute the thing, and then while loop here check the condition. So at least first time it gets executed, even condition will be false. So that's the major differences. So let's understand this with the help of example quickly. So I have prepared some examples for you to understand the thing quickly without wasting the time. So I have prepared three examples for while loop and 2 examples for do while loop. So first example is quite simple for while loop. So here I have taken integer number 1 and I have mentioned here while loop. So here it will check the condition number less than equal to 10. Yes, first time I have initialized with number 1 and it is 1 less than equal to 10. Yes, it less than equal to 10, then it will enter in this block and execute the thing. So I have simply print this number and increment this one. This is the increment operator. So first time what will happen, first time I have assigned 1, so first it will print 1 and then it will get increased by 1. So second time it will become 2 and 2 will gets checked 2 less than equal to 10. Yes, then it means condition true, then it will again print 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and when it will 10, then it will check 10 less than equal to 10. Yes, 10 not less than but equal to 10, so means condition true. So it will print 10, again it will become 11 and 11 less than equal to 10, no, means it that time condition becomes false, so this block will be skipped, means not executed. So that way this loop will be terminated. So let's run this program. So you can see here it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the thing. Here you can also mention like number plus 1. Many way, there are many way to number plus 1. This way you can also write, this will produce the same result. And suppose you just want to print some odd number or even number or alternative number, something like this. Suppose if you want to print just odd number, then what you will do, you will just add 2. Means in this cases what will happen, first time of course it will print 1, second time it will become 1 plus 2, 3, means second and 3 less than equal to 10. Yes, and then it will print 3 and then 5, 7, 9 and it will become 11, then 11 when number will be 11, then condition becomes false, so this block will be skipped. So it will print odd number only, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So that's the thing. It's a quite simple example. So let's move to the another program. So here I have mentioned another program. It's very similar to C language. In C language syntax is same as Java. So here in the second example I have just sum up the things. I have run the program, means 10 times again it will be executed and it will add all numbers. So what will happen, let's understand. So first time number equal to 1, yes, 1 less than equal to 10, then it will sum the thing. Sum first time 0, so 0 plus 1 means sum will be assigned 1. Second and number will be increased, means it will become 2. Second time what will happen, 1 sum already has 1 and number is 2, then means 1 plus 2 means 3. Second time sum becomes 3. Third time 3 plus number again become 3, then sum becomes 6. Fourth time 6 plus 4. So that way it will keep adding the things and finally it will print 55. Means if you add 1 to 10, then it will become 55. So same result it will produce here. So that's the thing. So here some of the thing and finally we have printed this one. So this is the second example. Let's move to the third example. And here I have just enter the, means write a program which will ask for enter the password. So when password will be Java 1, 2, 3, then it will means let's understand step by step. So what will happen, so here I have used a scanner. Scanner will take the input from the console because it's a system.in means it will take the input from the console. So means in command line we have to enter the input. So a scanner, and first time here I have assigned password empty. So here what will happen? Password equals Java 123. So first time it's empty. So password 123 it's a false, means false. This will be false because first time empty. Means empty is not equal to Java 123. So this will return false, but here is not operator, so false plus false it will become true. So it will enter in this block and it will ask for password. Enter the password, and when we and here is a scanner, next line it will basically assign the password to this scanner dot next line. It will read the input from the console and assign to password. So suppose if I enter 123, then what will happen? It will again check 123 equals to Java 123. No, it will false, and false become true. Then it will print incorrect password, try again. So thing is that if we keep entering the thing in anything except Java 123, then this loop will be continue executing, and once we will enter Java 123, then this loop will gets terminated. So let's run this program. It's a little bit advanced program. So here first time password was empty, so this condition was false, but it has not operator, so false not false means become true, means it's a negation operator and it's opposite the things. It's make the thing inverse. So if this one return false, so false become true because of this operator, and will enter into this block and it will ask for enter the password. So so here it is prompted. Now I am entering 123. So in this cases what will happen? 123 will be assigned to this password and it will again check here. So 123 is not equal to 123, then it will become false, and again false or not false, and negation operator means it will again become true, and it will print incorrect password, try again. So just press enter. So it will if you enter anything, then it will keep asking for password, and once you enter correct password 123, then it will terminate it. It will print like login successful and it will be terminated. So here you can see that this loop means while loop is not certain here how many times it will run, because it is based on situation. Once you enter the correct password, then only it will get terminated, otherwise it will keep running for infinite times. So that's the good example which will differentiate while loop and for loop. So here you have find that it will just keep asking for entering the password, and once we enter the correct password, then only it gets terminated. So that's the thing. Now let's move to the another program which is related to do while loop. So do while loop, here you can see that in do while loop first we have to mention the do, and then curly bracket. Inside curly bracket you can write any business logic, whatever you have to do, and then here is while loop. You can remove this comment statement. So after this block you have mentioned while, and here condition will be checked. So first time this will be executed, even condition is true or false doesn't matter, but even this time condition is true because 1 is less than or equal to 10. So I made the thing simple. So let's first run this program, then we'll talk. So you can see here it's produced the same 1 to 10. So how this works? So first time 1 first time it will print, and then it will increase to 2, means number will become 2, and 2 will be checked here. 2 less than equal to 10, yes, it's less than equal to 10. Then it will again next time executed and again executed until condition gets false. So that's the thing. So it's quite simple. It looks like it's similar to while loop, but it's not like that. So I will explain it in different example. Even in this example you can understand. Even first I will mention here like 0. So what will happen in this cases? Even in these cases this loop will execute one first time. So what will happen in number equal to 1, and it will enter in this block and print, and number will be, because of this operator, number will be become 2, but 2 less than equal to 0. No, it's false. So what will happen? So it will print 1 and it will get terminated. So you can see here it print. So thing is that even this condition is false very first time, even though do while loop execute the block of code once at least. So that's the major thing, but it will not happen in while loop. If you change this condition, like if you move the thing here, then what will happen? In this case nothing will be printed because condition is checked in the beginning, so it will not print anything, means condition become false. But if you change this one here, then 1 will be printed because condition checked here after printing. So that's the major difference between while loop and do while loop. So let's move to the second program, and here I have write a program, something related to students. So let's run this program, and here I have printed like add a student, view a student, and exit. So there are 3 options, menu option. So suppose if I enter 1, then it will ask a student added successfully. If you enter 2, then it will display the things. If you enter 3, it will exit the loop. So here it's a little complex, so I will explain the thing. So what happened first time, even condition is true, false, doesn't matter. First time this statement will be executed and this menu will be printed. After that what will happen? Here I have entered 1, suppose 1 first time, then 1 will come here and it will check 1 means 1, and we have already added a session for switch to explain these things. So I hope you already watched that video. So let's move. So here I have entered 1, so choice will have 1 and it will check 1 means here it will match. So it will print this statement and break a statement, just break this switch loop. And here is while loop, it will check choice not equal to 3. I have entered 1, so yes, it's not equal to 3 means condition is true, means 1 not equal to 3. Yes, it's 1 not equal to 3. So again this block will be executed, and second time suppose I will enter 2, then again it will, the 2 will come here and it will check matching, here it will match. So it will print display student detail and it will break, means it will come out from this switch block and again it will check this condition. So that way it will keeps going. Once we will enter 3, then only it will terminate the condition, because 3 not equal to 3, it will of course false because 3 equal to 3. So when we enter 3 only, then this condition will be false and loop will be terminated. So again I am running this program. So I am just entering 1 2 3 4, sorry, I have entered 3, so it's terminated. So except 3 I will enter other number, like, so here I am entering 1 2 4 5 6, anything you can enter, it will not terminated. But when we enter 3, then only it will be terminated. So now this loop will be terminated. So that's the thing. in while loop or do while loop. So I hope you understand the thing, especially do while loop, how it works. So first time it will print the things without checking the condition, and second time condition will be checked, and if second time condition is true, then only it will execute the block of code. And also you understand while loop, when something is not certain, means if you don't know in advance how many times you have to execute the block of code, then you can use loop or while loop. So thanks friends, I have made you understand very quickly. So we will meet in the next session. Thanks for now. Bye.